Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dubs Only podcast. We're on episode 13. Appreciate you guys for watching, subscribing, commenting, sharing. It's just a little side thing that I do. So any type of views or any type of interaction I get with you guys, truly appreciate it. So let's just keep it going. We're on episode 13. We got a whole bunch of topics to go into today. A lot of Team USA type stuff with Jaylen Brown, them playing against Canada. That good stuff, as well as we're going to go into the Lakers' first two Summer League. We're going to go into Bronny James' first two Summer League games with the Lakers, and just what have I seen and what do I think about him, especially going forward into this to his career. So let's just get right into it, and we're going to go into topic one, which is we're going to start off with some Team USA stuff. And the big thing was Kawhi Leonard was it was viewed before. It was said before that there's a possibility that Kawhi Leonard may be not kicked off, but he will be sitting out during this year's Olympics due to injury. I mean, he's coming off a knee injury after last season. And just coming back, you kind of want him to get rested and want him to get right for the season, especially if you're the Clippers. So when he joined the team, it was just more like, is he going to be able to play just because of the injury he had to end the season? So once he dropped out, it was like, okay, who is the team going to go for to replace him? He's found the 12th to get the 12th final spot. And it ended up being, I mean, there's a lot of players that he could have gone with. He could have gone with who many people who thought was going to get it was Jaylen Brown. You also had his teammate, Derek White. I mean, you could have gone with people who've been on the Olympics before. I mean, you could have got Damian Lillard. There are a couple of players. Who else? Jaren Jackson. You could have gone if you really wanted to. You would have put John Morant there. There's a whole bunch of other players you could have put there, but the main person that many people thought was going to be there and replace Kawhi Leonard was going to be Jaylen Brown. I mean, he's coming off a great season. He had a great season overall, and especially the way he ended it. But if you really look at his season this past year, it's been overlooked. He wasn't a member of the All NBA teams. He was an All-Star. Many people get a lot of hate, including for me coming into this season, especially last offseason when he signed that super big deal to make him the highest paid player in the league. A lot of people thought, well, why is Boston doing this? He's a bona fide number two. He's a Robin. He's a sidekick. He's not a main guy. That's main guy type money that gets that. And he just shut up all the haters. Honestly, he didn't get the All NBA selection. So what did he do in the playoffs? He turned it up. Eastern Conference Finals MVP, won the Larry Bird trophy right there. Then you go into the NBA Finals, just how he performed against Dallas. Those first three games, I mean, it was the Jaylen Brown show, Jaylen Brown and Drew Holiday show, with Jaylen Brown playing on both sides, making tough shots, just being that two-way player that we've seen him be, and just being able to score at will, honestly. And that's just the thing that a lot of people expected, that Jaylen Brown was going to be here, especially after that, capping off the season, like I said, with the Finals MVP, with the NBA trophy. It would just be only fitting to have him alongside with his teammate Jason Tatum. But not the NBA, Team USA, specifically Grant Hill, who puts the team together, went in a totally different direction, and he got his teammate, who also has been balling out this year, Derek White. And Derek White, I mean, who doesn't want a Derek White type player on the team? I understand why they got him. I can understand the basketball reason for it. I mean, Derek White is the type of player that's going to knock down shots for you. He's going to play make. He's going to be a tough defender. He's going to lay his body on the line for the team. I mean, we've seen it when he chipped his tooth in the final game and was able to just say, hey, forget about it. Let's just keep playing. I need to win this championship. That's the type of guy you want on your team. And just the sense that the Team USA went in that direction, you can't really fault them for that. But in the big things, just Jaylen Brown, who was more deserving between Derek White and Jaylen Brown? I mean, kind of apples to oranges here. I mean, Jaylen Brown just definitely deserved it. So that's just one thing that that was, I would say, caught a lot of people off guard. So, and for me personally, who I thought should have, I've been talking to people about this, who I think should have been the final selection. Because you really think about it, the 12th guy, are they really going to play in the Olympics? No, most likely no. So the one person who I would honestly put out there just to get experience, a young guy, I would have put Cooper Flag on there. Why not? College kid, just we saw those little highlights of him, how he was against the Team USA in the practices when he was on the select team. So why not just put him out there? Let him get that experience to play with the pros like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry. I mean, it can only elevate the game even more by having this 18-year-old player being. He's not even 18. I think he's probably 17 or just not even just freshman, coming to freshman. Having this guy gain all his knowledge from these veterans, legends in the game, and just be able to carry that into his college season and then bring what he learned from that summer with the big guy with the big dogs and take it to the NBA. So that's who I really thought was going to get it. I really wanted Cooper Flag to get it, but ended up being Derek White. Can't really fault the decision, but you can fault the selection on what the other options that you can't fault on that. And there's a little thing going on saying that a reason behind this was Nike just shut it down just because in the past Jaylen Brown, I want to say he was with Nike, but once Kyrie Irving did all that stuff, went with the whole Twitter thing, we're not gonna get into all that. But once Kyrie Irving did do all that thing and they cut his deal with Nike, Jaylen Brown kind of like stood by Kyrie's side and did not wear. Well, he wore the Nikes, but he would put a piece of tape over the swoosh. I mean, we saw how he did that with his team photos. I want to say with the Kobe's. He did that with the Red Six All Star Kobe's. He's done it before, and Kyrie did the same thing as well when they were wearing Kyrie's. So they're saying that's the reason why, and since that also Jaylen Brown is an Adidas guy, it's just what do you think? What do I think about it? I just think that I think it's kind of like I don't think that really does have anything to do with it. Yes, Nike does sponsor the Team USA, but just the fact that Nike has that much power to select the players themselves or have that type of influence, I'm not entirely sure because that's a lot of politics. I mean, the last time we seen something like this, not even the same stratosphere, just because of the players who were swapped for each other. With Isaiah Thomas, when Michael Jordan didn't want him on the Olympic team, did Nike pull a card like that? I'm not sure, but can I see it? I really can't see it. I think that's a big reach, and will we ever get what the real answer is? We don't know. Grant Hill said that you got to build the team, and he saw that Derek White was a better fit for the team than Jaylen Brown. So we just got to take his word for it. So yeah, Team USA, baby. I think we're gonna get the gold. And this is my favorite starting lineup that I want to see going forward. Just lineup in general. I want Curry at my point guard. I want Halliburton as a two. I put Halliburton as a two. Brown at the three. You give me AD at the no, you get KD at the four, AD at the five. And my reason for that is Steph and Halliburton, snipers from downtown, great playmakers. You got LeBron in that mix, another great playmaker, bully ball. KD, what is he gonna do? Space the floor because you're gonna have to respect KD's shot. AD, what is he gonna do? He's a paint beast when he wants to be, and I think when he's forced to be that type of player, especially with shooters like KD, Halliburton, and Steph, man, a lot of one-on-one action is gonna get down right there for him down low, and no one in the world will be able to guard him. So that's my lineup that I like to see. Honestly, keep going forward. And now we're gonna go into our final topic. Topic number 2: Bronny James. Just what do I think on his first 2 games in the NBA Summer League California Classic? And my first impression, especially game 1, was okay, he's not making shots, but he's taking shots. And with a young player like that, you want him to be able to go ahead and jack up shots because show the confidence, show that okay, I'm not scared to make a shot, or I'm not scared to take a shot. Because if you're scared to take a shot, then you can't really play on the floor. How are you going to be effective when you're not being a threat in any way? Yeah, you're not making, but you're proving to the defender that hey, you give me enough, you keep giving me space, I'm gonna shoot this, and it's gonna eventually fall down. So that was the one thing that I did like seeing in his game 1. Very aggressive with his shot. Defense, I mean, yeah, he got broke that one play, but other than that, he was making the cuts. He was just being able to stay with his defender, play off ball, not off, play off ball, was able to interrupt passing lanes, and we saw him on the fast break, stuff like that. So just Bronny James, the first game, it wasn't the prettiest sight, but I mean, you can see the potential that's there. So I'll give him a B on that, B minus. And when we go into the last game, which happened on Wednesday night, it's just the switch flipped. He wasn't going for a shot. He only shot the ball 3 times. He made one of them. It was a layup. Only had 3 points on the game and didn't shoot in the second half, which is kind of crazy to me because, yeah, you're getting your rebound, getting your assists, but I want you to shoot the ball. Like, you were here. We want to see what you can do with the ball. We can see what you can do with the rock. Because if you can't get that shot, you're not going to be able to be effective at the high level. Yeah, you could probably get away with it right now when you're playing against G Leaguers and other players coming out of college or overseas. But when you get to the top, the elite of the elite with the NBA, that's not going to fly. And I'm not sure if it's his confidence or what it is, because kind of like when you're not a whole like second half and not taking one shot, and you're starting and you played a good amount of the second half as well, just kind of like throws me off. So I just want to see him be able to just, hey, let me go ahead and not take the reins, because I believe that Bronny James is not a player who's going to be a number one option in the league, not some guy that you're going to build the team around. He's a complimentary type of guy that's going to be able to make the best player even better by doing the little things. And I think him having the spotlight on him having the spotlight on him right now, and the expectation is, okay, you're your dad's son. We expect you to be high flying, being able to drive to the rim, be able to shoot shots, being able to just be a bully when that's not his game. He's not a LeBron type player. He's not the one who's gonna play bully ball, get downhill like that. He's the type of player that's gonna be able to be a 3-and-D type guy. Honestly, 6'1". He has to be a feisty defender. So we've seen the defense part of him. We just gotta be able to see that shot making ability, because once he's able to make that shot, and defenders are gonna have to respect that. Then that's when his offense is gonna be able to open up, and that's gonna elevate everyone else on the floor. So let's just see how he does this weekend. I want to say that in Vegas, it's gonna be in Vegas this weekend, or maybe next weekend. But whenever we see him next play, I want to see him be more aggressive. Just keep going, man, because this is where you're gonna get your reps. And just because of the whole thing with the draft, number 55, you're giving this shot, dude. Like you're giving this shot. We want to see you make the best of it. Like, people are gonna hate on it. I'm a LeBron hater of life, just to be fun and stuff like that. But in the end, I want to see the kid actually do something in the league. I want him to be successful. I want to see what he can do. I mean, you're giving this shot. Not a lot of people are giving this shot. So I want to see him be able to take the best of it and just be able to flourish in the league, because we have LeBron James Jr. on like in league history, and he's able to maybe not have the type of career, but able to have a successful career. I mean, that's the best thing. That's the best case scenario. That's going to about wrap up episode 13. Thank you guys for watching. Continue to like, subscribe, comment, share, follow on Instagram. We don't got a Twitter, but we do got what else do we got? We got Instagram, and we also got YouTube. Following, man. You know, your boy is going to appreciate that. And yep, that's going to wrap up episode 13. Catch you on the flip side.